Okay, so here's the first example. 4 times the number is 5 less than the sum of the number and 3. What is the number? Okay, well this is the first example of the type of problem that we're going to be looking at writing a mathematical equation and then solving the mathematical equation. So let's start with the writing of the problem first. So 4 times a number. Well, whenever we see a number, we're going to make it x. So the number, if I could spell, that would help. The number, we're going to make that x. Okay, so x stands for the number. 4 times the number. Okay, 4 times a number. Well, that's going to be 4x. Okay, and we've got is, and is in mathematics, we replace that with equal sign. So 4 times a number, 4x is equals, so we're going to have 4x equals. Now the next bit is a little bit dangerous. 5 less than the sum of the number and 3. So when we see this 5 less than, okay, that's the bit that I want you to concentrate on. This 5 less than. Okay, that means whatever comes next, we're going to take away 5 from it. Okay, so whatever comes after the less than, we're going to subtract 5 from that. Now, what comes next is the sum of the number and 3. Sum of the number and 3 is going to be x plus 3. Okay, so the sum of the number and 3 and is going to be, the number is x, the sum of the number is x plus 3. Now 5 less than that, 5 less than the sum of the number plus 3. That's going to be the x plus 3, and then we're going to subtract 5 from it. Okay, now if you think that you want to put parentheses around this, you can. You don't actually have to, because it's not going to change it. If you've written it in the right order, you won't change it here. But that's what we've got so far. Okay, so we know that the number is x. We've got 4 times the number is 4x is going to be equals. 5 less than is going to be this last part, the sum of the number plus 3, x plus 3. Okay, so let's put it all together. That's going to give you 4x is 5 less than the sum of the number plus 3. That's the bit that we've got all in green down here. Okay, and that's the first part of our job done. We've taken an English sentence and we've changed it into math. That in itself is a lot of work, and a lot of people find that difficult. So if you need to go over this a few times to make sure how we got it, take as long as you want. Review the video up as far as here, as long as you want, to make sure that you understand how you got here. And as you do problems and you get stuck, which you will, come back and refer to the first half. This has taken 4 minutes, so give it 4 minutes to review this problem anytime you get stuck. Okay, from here on in, we're into the solving phase. Okay, so it's a little bit easier. The first thing, we've got parentheses, so we like to get rid of parentheses. There's nothing in front of these parentheses, so we just take them off. So it's going to be 4x is equal to x plus 3 minus 5. Now, in solving an equation, what we want to do is we want to isolate the variable. So that means taking all the x's over to one side. So we'll take that x there and bring it over to this side. And as we bring a number or a variable, in this case a variable, over, we're going to change its sign. Okay? So as the x comes over, we change its sign. And that's going to give us 4x. Now we brought that x over. It was just a positive x, so we bring it over, we change its sign, equals. These two haven't changed. They're still the 3 and the negative 5. They're still in the same place. 3 minus 5. We can drop the plus in front of the 3 now because there's nothing in front of it. And now we tidy it up. 4x minus x is going to be 3x is equal to 3 take away 5. That's going to be minus 2. And the last step in solving equations is to divide by the number in front of x. So we're going to divide both sides here by 3. And that's going to give you 3x divided by 3 is equal to negative 2 divided by 3. The 3's will cancel, so that leaves you with x is equal to negative 2 over 3. Okay. So that's 6 minutes to there. And it's maybe a little bit tough, but it's certainly nothing that is too strenuous. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's see if it works. So let's just check. And we'll check with this pink color. So what did we say? 4 times a number. If we go back and read the question, 4 times a number. So 4 times negative 2/3. Okay, 4 times negative 2/3, that's negative 8 over 3. Okay, that was one side of our equation. The other side of the equation said is going to be 5 less than the sum of the number and 3. Okay, so the sum of the number and 3. So the number is negative 2/3 plus 3. And we want something that's 5 less than that. So we're going to subtract 5 from that. So let's do what's inside the parentheses first. 3 take away 2/3. Negative 2/3 plus 3 is going to be 2 and 1/3, or 2 and 1/3 minus 5, and 2 and 1/3. If you want to change everything into a common denominator, that would be 7 over 3 minus 15 over 3, and 7 over 3 minus 15 over 3. Different sign, so subtract 7 from 15 is 8 over 3. 15 is a bigger number, so you keep its sign, minus 8 over 3. And we find out that 4 times the number is negative 8 over 3, and 5 less than the sum of 3 and the number is also negative 8 over 3. They're the same, so x equals negative 2/3 is the right answer. Okay, the checking adds a couple of minutes to it, but it's worthwhile to show you that our work is right. Okay, thanks. I know this is long. Just keep playing pieces at a time, okay? I would say if you're getting stuck in the problems that you're going to do, just play the first half of the video down to here, and then continue on from there if you're getting stuck in the second half of it. Okay, thank you.